Hey Aries, Tourmaline Tarot, we're going to look at your full moon read. See, we're just going to ask what should Aries be thinking about on this full moon. Okay. Well, the Magician, 3 of Swords reversed. Ooh, we have another one that popped out. Judgment reversed, 3 of Swords reversed, King of Cups. There's a manifestation that you're trying to put together. The Judgment reversed and the 3 of Swords reversed. I honestly get that more as, I'm not saying you can't afford to listen to other people, but you can't take it to heart if you do. Because the King of Cups, all the intentions are good, but the people that, with the best intentions, it's usually like, just shh, leave me alone. So there's an element of that. I don't think you need to let that dampen your spirit in any way. I don't think it does with the King of Cups. Because there's like I hate to say jovial, but there's a lightheartedness to this. It's not like dour or dark or whatever, but there's just like, please be quiet. I know what I'm doing, Hierophant. Because I think if you're on the cusp of making a commitment to something, I don't know if other people are trying to give you the pros and the cons, and they're like, let's talk this through, blah, blah, blah. But it's also like, I know, yeah, I got it. Thank you so much. So, I want one more, and then we're going to move on and just see how you're going to do this. So, the Lovers, 8 of Swords reversed, the Devil, 5 of Cups, and 9 of Wands. So we brought the drama on the back end. Whatever decision you're making is freeing you up. And it's almost like 9 of Wands is the taking yourself out of rotation, kind of pulling back thing. Like, it's the one where it's like, who hurt you? But like I said, somebody else or some other side of this situation, they're giving you the rundown of like the why you shouldn't be, you're gonna regret this, this is the devil, this is the, like, you need to work on yourself, you need to, something about it. But like I said, with the Judgment reversed, 3 of Swords reversed, it's like, I'm not breaking my own heart. Like, I'm not letting this kind of come in, even if it's well-intentioned. Shh. Okay? So that's kind of what I get. And it's not out of a stubborn place, because the Hierophant is Taurus, but there is like I got this. I got this. Okay? Thank you so much. Also just pointing out, 9 of Pentacles on the bottom, you got this. Whatever it may be. Whether it's a new job, especially with the Hierophant there, if there's something spiritual that you feel really drawn to, if you are getting into a relationship in some way, that Lovers with the 8 of Swords reversed, because Lovers, if it's not a relationship, it is a decision. So whatever decision you're making is freeing you up, right? So it's not a bad thing, even though other people can't quite see it that way. So, Aries, how are you going to make this happen? Oh, the Empress, just sit in that energy. Hello. Soaking it. That's too many. But it was 6 of Wands, 4 of Swords, okay? So, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands reversed, and the 9 of Wands, okay? So you are starting something. Something's growing. I feel like you are on the cusp, but the 9 of Wands has come out twice, so this is like the Mind Your Business card. Work on yourself. But with the Ace of Swords, listen to me. Ace of Wands reversed, it's like you have a 10 here. It's like something is about to kick off. And with this Ace of Cups Empress thing, it's like you're right on the cusp. You're like right there. And more 3 of Swords reversed. And then the King of Swords. The decisions you're making are for your own good, even if other people can't see it. And you're almost like reaching the level where you can kind of wrap it up and if you've been putting on a smile, like, yeah, it's fine. You know, King of Cups, Empress, Ace of Cups energy. You know, it's like there's a pep in your step. You're really not letting it get to you in some way. Even though the Nine of Wands is like, just shh, mind your business. You're almost done with that phase. Because whatever decision you're making, it's like you're just flat out moving away from the stuff that doesn't feel good. I mean, the Three of Swords reversed, that's a wonderful thing to have, especially when it came out reversed twice. So you really know you're sloughing something off, Aries. So, going on to the Oracle. This wanted to get chatty. Your shepherd, dog, stork, children. There is something starting, and it's like you're waiting for the opportunity. You know, this guy's waiting, this guy's waiting. You'll get involved if something pops up, but you're also not really rushing in there to fix stuff. It's like, I feel like you find the thing that really makes you feel good. This could be finding your ride or dies. You know, your folks that are really gonna like get it and help you and help move this whole thing forward in some way, because it involves some kind of change. It doesn't have to physically be like moving somewhere or whatever, but storks go to what feeds them. They go to where it's warmer, where the climate is nice, you know, and then they come back, you know, eventually, but there's a new beginning somewhere else. I feel like potentially you might meet some people, especially with this dog card, that kind of facilitate some stuff. Like if you have some pieces missing, because that Ace of Wands was reversed, there's like a nugget that you need to just kind of move it forward. So Aries, watch for the people that, you know, seem like the ones that are like in for you. You know what I mean? I call them the ride or dies. If you have friends that are ride or die, you know what I'm talking about. Now, if we're talking about relationships, this is a love oracle I got. Axe. Breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. I mean, that goes a little dark there, doesn't it? But, you know, it does talk about stopping a pattern, moving away from stuff. Kind of, it doesn't have to be like legit romance, you know what I mean? But just stop the pattern, I think is the big one for me. So silent treatment, I think you're a little more grown up than that. And if it's them, then just let them not talk. Enjoy the silence. I'm really no help when it comes to this stuff. Yeah, but there's something that you're kind of moving away from that I don't think people fully understand. But if you have the Magician and the Hierophant, it's not like you're, and the Empress especially, you're not just going off half-cocked. There's a reason this is happening, Aries. So, like I said, look for the people that kind of help point or have some pieces that you need that can kind of move these things forward, and find your crew. All right, Aries, that's what I have for you, and I'll talk to you later.